My apologies in advance that it smells like McDonald's fries in here, but I was eating McDonald's fries.
Right. I don't even smell it. I don't even smell it.
Oh my god.
To be so
That's
honest.
what I said.
Thank God.
I don't smell anything. It's like lightly warm.
Yes,
But I'm
I
also
love it
like
warm. I'm Liz
we
Life.
get cold.
that's
Lizard.
crazy. I'm
Latina.
I like sleep in like an ice box.
I do too.
I love
but
it.
I
Any
need
day of
warm.
the year. Freezing cold, fan on, window open.
You do that to preserve your supple skin.
It's like a vampire.
yeah.
It's good though.
I love it. You
At
wake up in
night
the
I
night
sleep.
freezing.
I sleep cold.
I need it.
And don't you sweat at night?
No.
Because you
I
know
don't sweat. Steel don't sweat,
You don't
baby.
sweat?
No.
she
I'm
actually
like,
doesn't.
I gotta put some powder on.
No,
Get
when
my
I
upper
work
lips
out.
going.
I get that. I do.
I don't
I
sweat
got some on
a
me. I
drop.
Even in
some.
Mexico, you didn't.
No, and you
That's-
were full stop.
That's
full stop.
insane. I like scream at my friends when they have the heater on if I sleep over.
Yeah, if I
Turn that
can't.
off.
Yeah, at night you
It's
can't.
gonna dry out my skin.
What do you do when you find a mate that needs warmer
Temperature.
climate? Yeah.
I bitch and moan until they agree with me.
That's right. I really like that attitude. That's my attitude.
I'm not doing
That's
the
what you
heater.
do.
Yeah, it's my
But
attitude.
I'll buy you an outfit.
I
Get your
love-
little fluffy Skims.
I
I'm
love
doing
that.
that heater.
That's
No.
good.
I've done it actually. It's based on a true event.
Welcome, everybody, to another phenomenal episode of a Wrong Sauce podcast. Here, where we stroke and caress you with our verbal stylings. Today, we have model, actress, artist, severe attractive, and muff slayer of the night. Everybody, welcome Devon Night.
Woo! Woo!
Wow.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, muff slayer of the night.
Absolutely. yeah.
Devon Night.
With a sword in hand, like ready to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're so excited to have you on.
Excited to be here.
No, truly so excited.
Oh my gosh. Thanks.
We've been talking about it for weeks. We've been waiting for your arrival patiently, and
Wow.
now we can fully excrete with pure passion and joy.
I love that. Excrete with passion.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with that.
It'll be good.
and joy.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
So, Devon, welcome. Tell us, because we know nothing about you.
Yeah.
You hit us up in the middle of the night. I don't know if that's true, but that's where I'm going to take it.
Night. You heard night, and now
And
we're
then,
going
yeah,
with night.
in the night.
Right.
Moonlight.
Yes.
Lesbian passion.
Typing.
Typing. Yeah. And you hit us up, and we established a connection and basically begged you to come on our program.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much. Well, the story goes, it was a moonlit night. Stars shining. Magic candles lit, begging for lesbian connection. And I literally love it. And I was looking up lesbian podcasts because I really wanted to work for a lesbian podcast. I
Love
just thought
that.
it'd be super fun to like have bosses that were also queer women and like be a part of something. And I did that, and you guys are always on my TikTok, and I've been following you guys, and you're really funny. And I was like, okay, throw them in the loop. Found your
Flattered.
Stop.
So
Flattery will get you
funny.
everywhere, Devon.
I know, stop. But found your email and just like hit you guys with an email. Are you looking for someone, to work for you?
Ugh.
We
Do,
were
like
so
assistants or
excited.
whatever.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
A
Tallulah.
random like cold email.
No, loved
Tallulah
it.
called
Okay.
me, or I don't know how it happened, but basically when I read the email, I said to Tallulah, I go, flattery is going to get this girl everywhere.
She did say that.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. If you flatter us, we're suckers for it.
And we were
Great.
like, we wish we had money.
We would pay you. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe down the line.
Oh, yeah. No,
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And so we just wanted to get our sweet, sweet paws on you.
Yeah.
Because we're like, if we can't pay you, at least you can join us
Totally.
in laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love to laugh. So
We
of course
sent
I
you
said
some
yes.
weird questions. We asked
Weird
weird
questions.
questions, right?
Yeah, I loved those.
Yeah. Your responses were incredible.
Thank you.
So we just knew.
Thank you.
It was a match made in heaven, it felt.
It was a fusion of
Yeah.
non-scissor love.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So tell us, because we know nothing about you, and we just wanted to go raw into you.
I'm into it.
Where are you from?
I'm from Southern California. I'm from Hermosa Beach.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
I went to college in Boston, out of California. I went to BU.
You were like, I don't like it here. I have to leave.
I need something new.
You wanted
I did like
something
a
new.
full fresh start. I like went to a college, never toured it, didn't know a single person there. Like met my roommate, I think a week before.
I did that too.
I loved it.
Yeah.
That was an awesome experience, really cool. And then I moved back to LA.
Wait.
2 years
wait,
ago.
Wait.
Whoa. Back it up.
Back it up.
That was
Back it up.
That was a quick one.
Yeah, yeah, let's get back in there though.
Okay.
We want to know about
So
Boston.
when you left
Yeah.
to Boston,
Yeah.
were you already licking muff or were you not licking muff?
Here's the muff lick story, right? So I was doing some muff licking behaviors in high school.
Okay.
I was out as bisexual from like 8th grade, maybe freshman year. And I was like pretty much girls only in high school.
Okay.
Which was honestly like an epic vibe. I had like my girlfriend go to prom with me. It was like a whole
Love that.
drama, like went to a different
Wow.
school, like the classic.
Yeah.
Oh, she goes to a different school. Like that was just classic. There was like no gay girls or like bisexual girls like at my school.
You were the only one.
I was maybe like, I think I knew like 3 others.
Yeah, so not very many.
Yeah,
I had
not a
0.
lot. And it was a big high school.
You had
Really?
0. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It didn't exist.
Well, I don't know if we had any lesbians though.
Yeah.
That was definitely, I don't think I knew a lesbian. But anyway, and then when I went to college, I did like the opposite of like the experimental phase. I was with men.
Is that
Most of
because
the
women
time.
had crushed your sweet, tender heart? To
My soul was crushed.
Okay,
My
yeah.
soul was crushed
Yeah.
at like the ripe age of 18, went off to school, and I was like, you know what? Like, let's get into this boy stuff.
Who crushed your soul?
My high school girlfriend crushed my soul.
Do you guys still talk?
We don't like talk.
Friends,
We're like
casual
friends.
Okay.
It's been so long. We had a period of time we would like hang out every once in a while.
Okay.
And I bet if
Biblically?
I like, no, not biblically. Very, very
Platonic.
Yeah, it was just chill.
Chill.
They'd be like, "Hey, girl, what's up? Let's
but
go shopping."
not like, oh.
Yeah, it was very chill. It was very chill. And
Because, lesbians like to get back in the
oh
lip.
yeah, yeah,
They
back in
relip.
the lip. No, there was no relip.
Wow.
There was no relip.
What did she do to you, Devon? What lesbian crime did she place
Well, we
on
were
your soul?
polyamorous.
Oh my God! Yeah, I was going to ask you. No.
We were
Oh my
polyamorous.
God. In
At-
high school?
No shade to the community, but
No,
like,
none.
No shade
No.
to polyamorous people.
Poly up.
We like to
Poly
learn.
up. But I was
But in high
polyed
school?
up at 17.
Wait, whoa.
With a girl who went to a different school.
You have to explain
It's out
how
of
this
control.
conversation even comes up.
Okay.
You're like
Yeah,
casually, you're like, have a girlfriend. You're like casually doing this thing. You're licking labia. It's fun times. You're
Yeah.
young and fun. And then you guys are like, hey, I'm going to do poly.
No. How it works. Once upon a time, I see her in the wild, right? I
Okay.
see her in the wild. I find her info online. I did like some like crazy stalker
I love
vibes.
this. I love this. I love this. I'm
And
so
I
bought
slid
in.
it, and I slid in the DMs. I was
I'm
like,
bought
hey, like, what's up? Like, I think you're really cool, blah, blah, blah. Like,
What's the type?
what do you mean?
Your type.
Is she femme?
Oh.
This, like at this time.
Oh, at this time, she was femme, but like very alternative.
Okay.
Very alternative, like edgy, emo. Like,
Got it.
And I was like a high school goth.
Okay.
So it was on brand.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it was super on brand.
So you guys were both like depressed, emotional, listening to sad lesbian music.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Like both, like, I think she had like all different hair colors. Mine was like jet black and it was drama. It was everything.
I love it.
It was such good drama. And we were both like really into horror. I'm still really into horror movies, but that was like a thing, like a factor.
Okay.
We had like all the Saws on DVD. It was everything. But it was so great. But anyway, slid in the DM, was like, hey, I think you're great.
Okay.
No response. Like, honestly valid, like, random girl. You're like 17 years old. You're like, who is this? She doesn't go to my school. We have no mutuals. Like, why is she in my DMs?
What do you mean? That's you respond when an attractive hits you up and is like, hey.
I mean, I feel like it was like a
I
little
would,
early
yeah.
for the time. You're like 17. I don't know. I feel like in college, like to this day, like I'll DM slide for sure. Love
Yeah,
a DM
yeah.
slide.
It's-
It's ideal, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. But anyway, she was no response. I waited like 3 months, pining.
How dare you if
Yeah.
you're watching? You should have
dare.
responded
Hey.
sooner.
Hey, girl. Like, long time no see. You know who you are. But yeah, and then I DM'd months later, and I just was like, "You're beautiful."
You double DM'd.
I double DM'd.
I love
I'm
it.
not
I love
afraid.
the
Yeah.
oh my god!
I'm not afraid. If I
love
want it,
this.
I'm gonna. You have to just tell me no. Hit me in
I
the
like
face and
that.
say no. I don't like you. That's fine.
God, I love this.
Like
Yeah,
not
this
in a
is good.
freakish way, but like
Just you know
I'll
what you
wait.
want, and you're
I'll
gonna
wait.
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Hunt until given no.
I like it.
Yeah, just hit me with a polite no, or even a non-polite no.
Yeah.
Like get away from me. Cool. I will. Like
I like it.
but just let me know.
Wow.
Anyway, so then I hit her up, was a little bit more forward that I was gay. Right. I was like,
Oh, right.
I think that was probably part of it.
She was confused.
She maybe didn't
She
know.
didn't
Probably
know.
didn't really know.
Okay.
Anyway, so then I just said, like, I think you're beautiful. Like, I want to take you out to dinner. Drop the phone number. And then text me back, like, the next day. And then I think I picked her up for dinner the day after.
Oh my God.
It was super chill. It was super chill.
Yeah, super chill.
Yeah, and then I
That's
think
so smooth for a 17-year-old. That is so smooth.
it was everything.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah.
It was everything. Like, rolled up to her parents' house. Like, was like, I'm out front. Got some Italian, saw a movie after.
Oh,
It was a vibe.
take notes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously.
Even adults, like, take notes.
It
Yeah.
was super chill.
Wow.
Wow. I
Did
love
you
that.
hook up on the first night?
No. It was very
Courtship.
very cute. It was very courtship. I'm trying to think. I had like probably like kissed a girl before.
Oh, this was your.
This was
Your
like
first-
early on.
I cannot believe you're sliding in the DMs with like great thunder
Thank
on
you.
your first
Yeah.
time. You're like,
Thank you.
boom. You're a trained lesbian assassin.
Thank you.
Like
What do I have to lose? I have nothing to lose.
I love
just
that.
love
even
this
go to my
mentality.
school.
I want to be like that.
Me too.
Yeah.
We're reveling in your
Yeah.
abilities.
Oh my God. I'm flattered. I'm truly flattered. But I'm trying to think what happened then. Oh, here's the fun part. My mom, I wasn't out to like my parents.
Okay.
At this time. And it was how I came out to my parents or my mom. Because I was out super, super late. I like came home at like 5 a.m. And she was like, "Where were you? What are you doing? You're 17, you just got a car. You're in Santa Monica till 5 a.m. Like you're not, I'm not from Santa Monica. Like what are you doing? And so I like pulled it. It was like, you don't understand. I'm bisexual. Like, there's no girls at this school. I have to be free. I have to, Mom. And I told her, and she was like, this is okay.
What do you say?
Like, she was just like, okay. It wasn't a shock. I think my sister had like already outed me like secretly.
Amazing.
She was like,
Classic.
yeah,
Some younger
Devin's
sister
looking
shit.
at pornos in the closet.
Yeah. No, like closet pornos. Like she got into the journal.
The journal.
The like sad high school gay journal. Like read that shit. She was like, ugh. Mom.
No.
Anyway, Mom's super cool. Shout out to my mom.
Yeah,
But,
shout out Devin's mom.
Anyway, and then we had plans the next night to go out, and like I'm not going to be grounded. Like this is my opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I like got dressed, and I think I like ran out of my house at like 10 o'clock at night. Like my mom like chased me out of the house screaming like you're not allowed to go, and I drove away into the night. I was
Oh.
bad. I was so bad.
I like it.
Honestly,
It was everything that was worth it.
yeah,
You have to do what you have to do.
you do, and that's the thing. Your first kind of lesbian love is
Yeah.
a powerful,
So intense.
so intense.
So intense.
Nothing is as intense as that, which is why I compare it to Twin Towers.
Twin Towers.
Yeah. 9/11.
9/11.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
9/11 when it
Your first-
ends.
your
Yeah,
first
when it
breakup.
ends, it's so intense that it feels like the world is ending.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
I would just want to get even. I'm sick.
I know you.
I would just want to get so even.
Oh
I
my
know you would.
God.
Like
Yeah.
you.
So how long did you date?
Maybe like 5 months.
Madly in love.
It was very intense. It was very intense. Oh, I didn't even talk about the polyamory.
No, yeah,
that's-
at
Here's
what-
what we do.
At what month?
I honestly think it was like honestly once again, a shout out to her, very mature. She asked me to be her girlfriend. She goes, but I gotta let you know something. And I was like, okay, what? She goes, I have a boyfriend. We're polyamorous.
Oh,
And
Oh
yeah,
my God.
that aged me. But yeah, I was like, oh. But of course I said yes because I was just like,
you have
whipped.
to.
Yeah.
You have
Already
to.
whipped, and it was like so like not even that crazy. Anyway, I was just like, of course, that's totally fine. I played it so cool. I was like,
course.
who is he? Who is he? Whatever.
I'm down.
Yeah. And then allegedly I had met him. Didn't
no.
even know.
He was on one of your dates?
Well, like she used to like be a part of like the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
Very gay. Classic. And he was too. And we had like gone on some dates there. She was like, like come, like I'm performing, whatever. We hang out after and during, whatever. And I had met him, and yeah, we would be in the same places, all three of us.
Oh,
Oh,
my
hell
God. How did I'm like
Oh, hell
jealous?
no.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Were you jealous? I would have strangled him.
Oh yeah.
I always go to jealocy. Please tell me to
course.
stop if it's
Yeah.
upsetting.
Are you
but
kidding me?
yeah.
He had the same birthday as my dad.
Bye.
oh my God.
It was atrocious. He was a nice guy, though. That's it. There was like a part of me, like there's always this like, he was a nice guy and like they seemed happy, but like, oh.
But what kind of poly? Was it like you were a unicorn for them at 17?
No.
Okay.
It was like she had this relationship and she had this relationship.
Any others?
So I didn't really ask a lot of questions. Honestly, I was
Yeah, 'cause
kind
you're
of
young, too. It's
I
like,
was
what?
young, and I was like, I can't believe I have a girlfriend, and now this guy's here. I'm also just like constantly terrified of her. You know what? Like you're just like so like I can't believe you're right. This is crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Yeah, I
like
definitely know
like
that.
I'm here. I have no idea. Like I'm like it was just. I just never asked any questions.
No, you're like,
Yeah.
hey, happy to be here.
No, I was literally just so happy to be there. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. There was like one moment where I like made out with like my best friend in high school, and I like told her, I was like, is this allowed? And she was like, I'd rather you like tell me if you have like emotions for her.
Well, she clearly has emotions for this other guy. Seems a little controlling to me.
No, it
if
is.
If she's
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah,
No,
I
it
can
is.
have emotions for two, but if
No,
you
no.
have emotions
Right.
for
No,
this
you're
girl,
absolutely right.
like, how dare you?
You're right.
And it's like, well, what does it matter? You're gallivanting with John Johnson.
John Johnson. John Johnson.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like it was low key though. It was like more in the sense of like, do you have feelings for her?
Okay.
Rather than like,
Yeah.
do you have feelings for her?
Yeah, like
Got
a
it, got it,
discussion
got it.
if
And like
something pops up.
I didn't. I mean, I was like, that's bestie, and like we made out, and like it was cool.
Yeah. Like it's not
Like
more
I
than
was into it, but I'm not trying to like have another girlfriend. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm 17 years old. I don't
Right.
need this right now.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we ended up breaking up like months later because I couldn't. The jealousy got me.
It would have
I couldn't do it. I just was like, I'm not going to make you pick because you're not going to pick me, so I'm out of here.
I get it.
Did you ever roll up to her house to see if John Johnson was there?
I don't even know if I've ever checked if John Johnson's car was there. He did, though. I will say one time he DM'd me and was like, she's really sick. Like, can you bring over some things for her?
No, bitch.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. How loud can I get in this mic? Like, don't
Yeah.
try to talk to me about my relationship. Anyway, yeah, but she's not with him anymore. So,
I would have lost it too.
and he was like older, so I was so
Ew.
mad. I was
Ooh.
like, "You're older than me, and you're a boy."
And you're DMing me to go do like your
To like
dirty work.
bring soap, and I went to Home Goods, and I bought shit, and I showed up.
So you did do it.
Oh yeah, I showed up with soap, candles, food,
and I got the good shit.
and I pulled up, and I spent like a good amount of money on a basket.
Wow.
You want me to bring over soup? Fuck you.
What a little treat.
I'm going to bring over a whole basket with homemade soup. I'm better than you.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But,
So when you did the whole breakup speech, what was your exit?
oh, I did it over text. It was so fucked up.
I feel like I would have too if I was in high school. Who cares? I don't give a fuck.
It was fucked.
Oh my God.
I remember I just like came home one day Okay. Actually, we broke up twice. I broke up with her twice.
Okay.
We broke up the first time and I was like, this isn't working. This is a disaster. Like, there's all these problems, like, blah, blah, blah.
AKA John Johnson.
John Johnson's a
way.
huge factor, but I never really brought it up.
Yeah.
And then we were like, things are going to change. And then they didn't change. And then I did it again, I think maybe like a month or two later. And I was just like, hey, and essentially it was like, you're not going to pick me. So I'm out, deuces.
What did she say?
Was she like groveling?
She was really sad. She was just kind of upset with how, it didn't flourish like we wanted it to. You know what I mean? But she wasn't upset with me at all. She was honestly really chill about it. And then I think she borrowed some shoes of mine like a couple weeks later because she did burlesque. She was like, oh, can I borrow those boots? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, fine.
I was like, that's cool.
Wow, I almost like wanted her to fight for you.
I did.
She was not going to.
Don't
John
like
Johnson.
that. Yeah, I don't like that.
John Johnson. And like, I don't know, we were both like young and like.
You were going to college.
Yeah. And like, I had never had a girlfriend before. Like I think maybe she had a girlfriend before. I can't really remember.
Probably
but,
out since she was
like,
13.
Yeah. Literally with like 3 others. No, sorry. But like, you're so awkward at first. You're like, so like I like you. It's like so uncomfortable and you're so awkward. So that was like a huge factor. We're both really, really awkward. But yeah.
Wow, Polly,
that was
first stint.
That is a hell of an intro.
That really birthed me into like the gay realm.
Wow. Polly.
For some.
Yeah.
Not for me.
I'm too jealous.
I can't do it.
I would never do it again.
Yeah, that was my
Ever.
next question. I'm like, would you?
Not poly. I've done an open relationship before.
What
like
is the difference between poly and an open relationship?
So an open relationship, I'm like, hopefully I'm not wrong here. In my world, an open relationship means you have like one person you're dating. So like we're dating, right?
Okay.
We're happy. We're having a great time. We're going to open it up. We can sleep with other people and just like have fun and be free. And it's not like I have feelings for this person and I want to go on dates with them.
Maybe you'll f them once.
Yeah.
Okay,
or you like
fair.
go to Vegas and you f someone, you're in an open relationship, like, fuck it. Like, it's like a good vibe.
I get
So
it.
no kind of like
One and
return.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like maybe you could have like a couple. In the open that I did, it was like you could have a couple return. But once you started kind of liking someone, and if you started kind of liking someone, you got to bring it back to home plate and talk about it.
Okay.
That's kind of how that worked. And then with poly, it's like relationships. Like you have a relationship and then you have another relationship. And I'm like, fuck no. Can I curse?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
I'm like, hell no. What? It's like freedom, but it's like freedom in a different way.
No, I can't handle it.
It's like too much emotion.
Yeah, I can't.
I could do
handle
like freedom maybe, but also it was like I did open when I was in like college because I had like long distance things.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
With men or women?
with men. I've had two boyfriends in my life.
It's very,
But they were long
it's very
distance.
lesbian of you.
Yeah, and then they long distanced, and
How
I was
did you
like,
find them?
my first boyfriend was like someone I had like known like forever,
Okay.
like forever, and we hooked up like right before I went to college,
And then you were like, "Fuck it, we'll just try this, whatever."
and I was like, we'll just like stay together or like let's be together and be open.
Okay.
Random. And then the other boyfriend was great guy. Shout out, you know who you are. Great, honestly, great guy. But yeah, then I went to college and I was like, let's be opened. And then yeah, we were opened like I think for 6 months when I was in college, and then I broke up with him.
And you were
Were you sleeping with women while you were dating the men?
That was my question. No, I
Okay.
wasn't.
I was like, would that be
so
allowed?
women were a no-go because you were too broken from the labia.
I was too broken from the lab, and
I would be fucked up from that. I would.
my
I
God.
was so f***ed up, and I feel like I got the like dick bug for a second.
Okay.
You were hungry.
Well, I also was, I don't know if it was hungry, it was just so easy. It was
get
just
that.
like,
I get that.
it was just like easier. The emotion, it was just like, it's like, whatever, okay. Like, will you pick me up or what? Like, I don't know. Like,
I love it.
It was just like easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did end up breaking up with him like because I'm gay.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was
That
the
was-
natural progression.
That was the progression. I was like, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
And was it because you saw somebody like a girl and you were just like, oh my God.
No. It was just like, I think I sat with the lesbianism.
Yeah.
I sat with the lesbianism. Like, I got that, like, smell that it might be coming from me, you know, when I was, like, young.
The scent.
But I was like, oh, fuck, it's kind of gay. Like, I smelt that. And then, like, everybody said I was lesbian anyway. So I was like, well, whatever. Like,
Oh, so they could smell it on you.
oh, it was smelt deeply. Everybody knew. Everybody knew. And I was like, I'm not a lesbian, guys. I swear. It's fine. And then obviously it just like got to a point where I was like, it's time to come out fully.
When you were mating with these men.
Yeah.
And you were like banging your clam, let's say for a session, were you fantasizing about men or women?
I definitely would thought of women like during the mating for sure.
Okay, so you would like be going down
For
on them and
sure.
then thinking about licking.
Yeah, like I just, yeah, of course. Like I mean, I remember like my first kiss so vividly was like with a man, and I crushed on this girl in my art class, and like I was like kissing. My friends like orchestrated the whole thing, so I'm like, of course, like last girl in the group to get the kiss in. So they're like, ooh, like you're bringing us down, girl. Like you got to get us over with. Like you can't like bring down our group like levels like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pick it up.
Right, pick it up for the group.
it up.
So they orchestrated like a whole moment for me. And I was like 15. And I love it. And no, I was like kissing this man and I like thought of this girl I had a crush on like in my art class. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like that's something I'm going to revisit.
Yeah.
I'm just like not going to do that right now. But that was a revisit.
Okay, so then when you moved back, you moved back, right?
I moved back. Yeah, I moved back. But I came out as lesbian my senior year of college.
Okay.
And you had a girlfriend.
I did not have a girlfriend, but I was around the town.
What's the gay scene like in Boston?
I was just gonna ask.
What's the lesbian scene in Boston like?
Ooh, the lesbian scene in Boston. The lesbian scene in Boston is, I mean, it's small, but I feel like it's like small anywhere, like in comparison to just like how many people live there. I went to BU, which was very like I don't know, like school.
Yeah.
But none of, like I had like a couple friends that went to BU, but like all my friends went to like Emerson or like Berkeley Music.
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
Emerson's like the gayest school in the country, I think. Like the most
no
amount
idea.
of gay people go there. There was like one big gay club in like the whole town. There was no gay clubs.
Is this club still there?
Yeah, Club Cafe.
Okay, shout out
Those
Club
who
Cafe.
know Club Cafe, know Club Cafe.
Yeah.
And then there was like another club I loved. So fun. Legacy. Shout out Legacy.
But no dedicated lesbian spaces.
No, one opened actually like right as I left Boston.
Okay.
So I never got to go. They had lesbian events. They had this one lesbian like river or like what's that? Not a bay.
Did you say
Lesbian river.
Lesbian
No,
river.
like
a lesbian river.
Oh, sounds like
lesbian
Palm Springs,
river
like river.
down the
Me too.
Charles. But no, it was like a yacht down the Charles River. And it was like a big lesbian thing and it was really fun.
You love yachts.
I love yachts.
It was I mean, I didn't go, but I heard it was everything. Wow. Heard it was everything. I was a little nervous to go to like lesbian events still because I was like kind of I was a baby.
Yeah.
I was
Did
a
you ever
baby.
ship yourself out to New York? Because I was in
New
New York for
York.
12 years. I know it's close to Boston.
Yeah, it is. It's like 3-hour train.
Yeah. So did you ever just say, hey, I'm going to gay away?
No, I didn't gay away. I went to Pride though. I went to Pride the year I came out in New York. And I went
Okay.
to Boston Pride. I like prided up. That was fun.
Oh, and you know, I know about New York Pride
New York
and
Pride's
shit
fun.
gets wild.
Shit
Does
does
it?
get
Oh
wild.
my God. Like
Pride's
you're just
so
making out with a thousand
fun.
bitches in the streets. It's crazy,
It's
dude.
everything.
Wow.
You've never been?
No.
Oh my God.
Book a flight.
Yeah. We'll
A
go.
flight needs to be booked
We'll go.
this year. It's incredible. I went last year too.
I've only been to New York once.
It's horny, dude.
It's
really
really
horny.
horny.
And it's so hot. And it's so, you know, I just remember taking girls home and it being so hot. And you know, I don't like AC. And so we would just literally
Awful.
be in a slip and slide. It was incredible.
That's
the
kinda
mating
sexy.
session.
really?
Yeah.
I like
Okay,
that.
I'm shocked because scent sometimes can be weird.
Well, their scent has to be right.
Well, yeah, you're very picky.
You
so.
know
that's
how I
true.
feel about scent. And
Yes.
Okay.
but if their scent is right,
Then
and you
it's
slip and
perfect.
slide with the right scent, then you've got yourself a nice bath of, you know,
That's magic.
of family fun.
Family fun.
Family fun. I'm so done.
So you had no girlfriends. You can't. And then you were like, what? College is ending. I'm just going to come back to LA?
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to come back to LA. I didn't have a lot of people from my hometown. Like, I wasn't really close with people from high school.
Yeah.
Let alone gays.
Right.
So I had like a couple people that I had to kind of like, hey, remember that time we hung out like
How
2
are ya?
summers ago? Like, what are you doing this weekend?
Well, you don't seem that shy.
No. Right back in the DMs.
Yeah, right back in the DMs.
Right
Yeah.
back in them. Yeah, and then, I mean, yeah, I have great friends. Love my friends.
And when you were selecting individuals to slide to become friends with,
Yeah.
did you have a prerequisite that you wanted to have sex with them initially? Like,
Ooh, that's a great question.
or like, did you hunt for mating purposes and then, oh, yeah, if I mate and it doesn't work out, then I'll just put them in my orca whale pod?
Right. as one does.
Yeah, as lesbians usually do. I
Yeah.
don't operate that way, by the way.
No, you don't.
None of my,
Really?
But
none
you
of
will
my,
f- a fan.
absolutely.
It has to be the right fan.
It has to be the right
Okay,
fan.
but like, I would too.
yeah, like what? It makes
Like,
sense.
seriously? That's like,
It makes sense.
Consensually.
It's perks.
Absolutely. If you want to mate with me and I want to mate with you, it's a consensual mating session. We're good.
Everybody
Get in the
listen up.
DMs.
Yeah.
Get in the DMs.
They don't slide. I just, I just figured out though that
the
they're
email.
sliding without sliding.
What does that even
So
mean?
yeah,
that
she didn't
apparently, if they follow you and they like 3 pictures.
Oh, 3?
Sometimes more than 3 for you too,
Oh.
and you don't realize. You
That's
just
Oh, I just think
obvious.
they're fans of the pod.
She literally thought like, oh, they're just liking my stuff. I'm like, Tippy, it's
Come
in
on.
a row.
Seriously?
Yeah, no, she really
yeah,
discovered
no,
been
this
in the
last
game
you
week.
have
long
to
enough.
you have to club me.
She's learning.
I'm learning.
You give me like 1 like on a pic and a comment if I don't know
And
you
you're
well
in.
enough.
You're like,
I'm
hey.
like, wait, are you gay? Like, let me check this out real quick.
Yeah, Tippy does not always realize
I
what's
don't.
going on.
I don't.
That's
I can be better.
very sweet, honestly.
It's
very, I think
nice.
that's honestly humble, if that's the word.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, it's like if you want to take me on a date or you want me to take you on a date or you think
tell
I'm
me.
attractive or whatever you think, just slide in the DM and tell me.
That's
like,
old school.
I can't read your mind.
Yeah.
Also, here's the thing, and I have to be very clear. I'm a very aggressive lover.
Okay.
Fair.
So I almost have to have a very clear green light
That's valid.
before I pursue you in the way that I want to pursue.
But even for the DM?
I mean, I done it once. I will slide to you, but I
Okay.
don't think that you're sliding to me.
You don't
unless
realize,
unless
though.
it's like brutally, like so obvious.
Well, it's like sliding the DM, being like, "I think you're attractive," or "Hey, you're really it's something."
yeah, or like a phone number. Like I feel like giving out a
numbers
phone
are
number.
great.
I feel like you just don't realize.
You
That's
say
how
this
I
all
really
the time.
feel.
I'm not the best. I could be better. I think it's just really crazy to just assume and be like, "These people want me."
Well, no, but these are now indicators.
I think I'm learning. Yeah.
Yeah, as it happens,
Yeah.
we'll just
Yeah,
fill
yeah.
you
I
in.
like it. Keep doing it. Like 3 pictures.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
Keep going.
I think we found out because you were like, someone really likes the pod. Like they liked my photo on my personal page on 4 different things in 2 minutes. I was like, that's not about the podcast.
No.
That's about you.
yeah.
That's so
That's like how we
funny.
figured out because she never would have. She didn't think anything
Well,
of
it was all things
girl.
that I have referenced on the podcast. Like it's me a picture of me dancing.
No,
Like,
they
and
just
it's
It's
like,
on your
you.
personal account?
Yeah.
Yes. It's not the
Seriously?
pod, yeah.
I thought you were talking about like the podcast
No,
account. You're
it's
like,
like-
okay, like it's
my
giving
personal.
fan.
It's my
Personal.
personal, which awesome. Like I've been getting a lot of likes, and I really like.
Yes, it's silly. She just doesn't know.
You
But
gotta like,
I like it.
pump yourself up.
Yeah.
Be like, damn, like they want to.
She didn't know.
If you want to, just say you want.
Bold.
Like
Some
that's
people
it.
are shy. Some people are shy.
I'm not gonna hit someone with I want to. That's a
I'm
little
shy.
abrasive.
I wish.
Well, it's just
people
the
would
way
hit
you
me with
ask
that.
someone out. Like invite them to come out at like 10 o'clock at night. Let's get a drink at 10. Wild, would you get a drink? at 10?
See, I literally would be like, "Oh, they want to get a drink."
No,
I'm not going out.
I'm not.
You
I
want to get a drink
go
at
out.
10?
Yeah, why not? 10 is great. 10
What'd
is
you do,
when I
pick the
just
place around
start.
the corner?
But she lived in New York for like 12 years or something.
Oh,
Like
so
10
your
is like
clock's off.
early. What time do you get a drink at?
Okay, well, if I'm going out with friends, like I'm gonna get a drink at 10.
Yeah.
But if it's like
I was
some
like
random
8.
girl in my DM who I've never met before who's giving kind of gay, is like, hey, like we should totally grab a drink.
It sounds like you want to if it's past 9. In my opinion.
Yeah, and then you're like, let's meet at 10 o'clock.
No,
I'm
it
like-
feels rude. It feels rude.
Does
I'm
it?
Like, yeah.
I don't think it's rude. I don't think that's rude. Well, it just like depends on how I feel about you.
I think it's rude if like you just added me. I don't know how to say this on Tinder. I don't know how this thing works.
You're out of the game.
Yeah.
Dating app.
Hinge.
Yes.
Hinge.
Okay, yeah.
Hinge,
You like
yeah.
message me on Hinge. We like talk for literally we match, and then I've heard stories where people say, "Oh yeah, we literally just matched," and the response was like, "Let's hang out at 10. Let's go see a movie at 10, or like, do you want to get drinks and go to your place?" Like that's fucking rude.
Oh,
I
I
don't-
think it's really direct, and I respect it.
I agree with you.
I think it's rude.
I agree with you.
I think it's
don't
really
think it's
direct.
rude.
I'm like, we've just met. That's rude. Like that's how I would feel.
Well, it depends.
I mean,
am I
it's-
in the mood to, or am I looking like not to?
I will
Yeah.
say my friends that have told me this have made it very clear in their profile. Like I'm not looking just to. I am looking.
That's different.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish lesbians were more down to
I
just to.
completely agree.
I wish there was a lesbian grinder.
Oh,
Why don't
let's
you make
talk.
it?
I'm like, this is my podcast.
I wish there was a lesbian
I
grinder,
would do
and I
anything for a lesbian grinder.
Why don't you guys make one?
because lesbians don't
Because
operate
it's like
this
a whole
way.
thing.
They want to
But
talk
they
about
do.
emotions.
But you guys, they do operate this way because you guys are sitting here right now telling me this.
That's unicorn shit.
That's magic.
That's unicorn
but
shit.
but I don't think it maybe is because
No.
if there's two people,
Then that's it.
we
Like,
should
some
take a
people-
poll. We should start asking people.
That's a
Okay,
great idea.
you know what? Leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
Would you want a lesbian grinder?
I feel
Let
like
us
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so your orca whale pod. Did you sleep with the ones that you DM'd and then make them your friend?
No.
Oh,
I'm pretty strict.
Okay.
I've got a pretty strict no friends.
Okay.
You have one bad experience, you a friend one time, you learn,
Yeah.
then you're like never doing that again.
yeah.
Never.
Correct.
Yup, it's just no. If I bring you into my life as a friend day one, you're a friend.
You're a friend. You're staying a friend.
You're staying a friend because I'm not going to give you the friend vibe if I think that you are like I want to fuck you, not that you're not. Love my
that's
friends. My
so-
friends are
no,
so hot.
that's-
But like if I don't want to fuck you when I meet you, let's be friends.
Right.
No, that's actually very
But
true.
essentially, it's like if you're my friend, it's because I didn't want to you.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That's what she
There's
said.
some
Yeah,
of that, yeah, probably yes.
Yes.
Wait. I thought that that's what she said in my
It
mind
is.
this whole
No,
time.
but she was beating around
I
the
mean,
bush.
that's-
Oh.
I was beating around that bush.
Yeah. But
like-
essentially, it's like if I'm attracted to
Yeah,
you,
I don't give you that vibe. I don't want to
sensually,
fuck you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, when you write it down like that, it's harsh. But I mean,
No, it's not.
No, it
the
is what
reality
it
is like I'm not gonna befriend you if I think I want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Set up for an awful friendship day one.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
not doing that.
question. So let's say your type comes on the block and this person has a girlfriend.
Okay,
You become friends with them, but you are severely
I
attracted
wouldn't
to them.
become friends with them
No.
because I know that I know myself, and they're
You
gonna
would
become,
seduce them.
I would try later. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they'd be single. I'd think about it. I'd have that pin in there, and I'd be like, let's think about this now. You
Yeah.
know, they're on the market, but I wouldn't. I just don't. That's not my vibe. But I can't remember if you asked me this already. But I actually have slept with people and then become friends with them. Like I've had like a one nighter with someone.
And you're like, this
Because
is
you didn't
not-
like the sex.
no, not because I didn't like the sex, but just because I was like,
you're not for me.
I don't know. Like I was just like, maybe we're gonna be better as friends.
Really? So you can have a night with somebody that you're attracted to enough that you had sex with them and then you had great sex with them and
Yeah.
that's why you didn't have sex with them again?
It's happened.
Really? And it was a night of great sex.
Maybe their personality was really bad, but you can't say it because they're friends now.
No. I just feel like it's like
That's what would happen.
It's
Yeah.
something. It has to be
Yeah.
something.
No,
Because
no.
she can't have
she can't
like-
say it. Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about like one person in particular. And like to be fair, she did.
She's a horrible
She
lunch
did
date.
friend zone me. To be fair.
Oh,
Okay.
she friend zoned you.
yeah. Months later, and then I was like, I guess
Yes, we can be friends.
whatever. And then
Happens to the
now
best
it's like
of us.
gotten to a point where it's like,
This we were meant to be
well,
friends.
now
it's
we're
fine.
like too close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like my sister.
Yeah, you know who you are. But like,
Shout out.
shout out. But yeah, now it's like too close.
And your type is today?
Today, my type is definitely femme or like a little bit of that gray area. Like I
Okay.
can
Like an
dip,
in-between.
I can dip into the gray area, but I'm not really into like the full mask vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Fucking the friends is a disaster.
from what I've heard.
I felt when
I don't know.
I did it with a best friend, and I swore never to do it again because it literally felt like I was mating with a sister.
I've never heard
Oh.
this story, so this is
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Spell.
So I was 18, 19. I think I had just come out.
young.
Yeah, and it was after my first lesbian heartbreak. And I
Oh.
went to San Francisco to go meet my friend. I flew into town where she was going to college. And it was just a night of, weird whatever. We were doing some weird and a bunch of weird stuff. And I was really
Been
intoxicated.
there.
And she was, she just started making out with me. Because
you're
I'm
like,
the
"Fuck
town
it."
lesbian. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I
there.
guess. And then I thought in my mind, I was like, I don't really want to do this.
Oh,
And
no.
I remember kind of going through the motions and I was like, I don't really like this. It feels weird. Like it
no,
feels
Debbie.
weird. And then afterwards, I was like, I'm never going to do that again. And so that's where I developed my strict
Okay.
policy.
Yeah.
She had a great time.
Great.
I'm sure you showed up. You always do.
Definitely.
I mean, you would hope
Yeah.
to give your best performance, but I don't think I was at my best even. It
For
was
her,
not
it was
Michael
magic.
Jordan level. It was not. No, because there's a difference between when you really are lusting after sweet skin and when you are not.
Yeah.
And I was definitely not.
Totally.
Yeah. I was like robotic.
Still friends?
No.
No.
Yeah. She has mental problems.
I'm also not surprised.
You know.
I'm also not surprised.
What? She does.
Me too.
Yeah.
No, I
Don't
mean,
we
me
all?
too.
Don't we all?
Me too. But
Oh.
sometimes your mental problems with your friend,
Yeah.
when you guys grow, they stop aligning. Do you know what I'm saying? Your mental illnesses go in different directions.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they band together and become worse, a lot
Yeah.
worse. And then you have to
And then you must.
go away.
Yeah.
Then you have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you're
Psych
going to
ward.
psych ward.
Psych
Yeah.
ward.
Again.
Yeah. Have you ever? I was going to ask a different question, but now I'm going
Have
to
you ever been to
mental
this
illness.
Go ahead.
No. I mean, have you?
I have.
Yeah.
No.
Tallulah's been
absolutely have.
52-50.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was it?
We haven't touched on this in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, for our new listeners, just to let everybody know, Tallulah's been 52-50.
So don't fuck with us.
Wait, what's the difference between 51 and 52?
I love this
51
question.
is 51 is a 24-hour hold.
Okay.
And
I thought
52
it's 48.
maybe.
It's 48.
I had 14 days.
Okay.
It was upgraded stay.
Yeah, I got upgraded.
VIP.
I did get out earlier because I don't remember exactly what happened. I was on, so it was a long story. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was pretty bad. It could have been worse.
It happens.
Yeah,
Look back at our old episodes and you will see Tallulah's 52-50 adventures.
yeah.
She
We
left-
actually,
yeah.
we go into
We
it
cover
there
it.
if
Yeah.
you need to hear more. Pique your interest.
So your DMs.
Yes.
What are the things that people have done when they slide in your DMs? Like, what's the best DM that you went out on a date?
That I ever received?
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. I don't really get DM slides. I'm more
No
of a
way.
slide stress. I don't really collect a lot of slides.
So you've never had slides.
Let's really think here.
I think because you're so hot, it's like throwing me off.
I
and
don't
I'm
really
confused.
get
I'm
DM
like,
slides.
Also what happens with severe attractives
People
is
get
people
scared.
get scared.
Yeah.
And they don't approach.
Yeah.
I don't really get approached. I think I make most of the moves myself. I don't wait around. I'm not
Honestly,
waiting.
that's way hotter. I'll be
It's-
honest.
I'm just
incredible.
not going. I don't know. If I think you're attractive and I want to talk to you,
I'm gonna talk to
I'm
you.
going to. It's
I
not
love
rocket
that
science.
mentality.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love that
it's not
mentality.
that deep.
No, I
It's
love
not
it.
that deep.
So how do you know, because your type is a femme, so
Yeah.
how do you know if the girl is down and gay? Do you just basically slide and then find out, or are there markers to know?
There's some markers.
Okay.
I feel like I definitely look for some markers for sure.
Like gay flag in the profile, pronouns listed.
well, that's an odd. I mean, is that even a hint? That's not even a hint. That's not. I don't even have to look at your profile. Gay. Boom.
Okay.
But if you're not giving pronoun, it's not giving gay flag in profile. It's not giving hashtag WLW. It's, It's just I don't know. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's what kind of music are you putting on your posts?
And what's a gay marker for music?
I mean, I think like a lot of Billie Eilish is pretty gay.
Like they listen to Muna.
Right. Got some
Definitely gay.
Muna
You don't
in
know, but
there.
she's very gay.
Some Muna's super gay. I don't know. And like just like the way you dress and kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm good at catching a vibe or like checking someone's following. Like, are they following like gay podcasts,
icons.
gay
I
icons,
see.
gay like news
That's
stuff?
such a good idea.
Yeah, always check the following.
Pro tip.
Pro tip.
Yeah, that's a good
Gotta
one.
check because you could look super straight and then you're following gay times.
Okay, and then do you
Yeah.
have a preference though? Because, you know, if they're following gay stuff, they could also be bisexual.
Yeah.
Do you go into bisexuality town or do
I've
you?
been.
Okay.
I've been to Bisexuality Town.
I love her.
I don't know. I think it's definitely the kind of bisexual you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you the kind of bisexual that really's out here putting an effort on both teams?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
An equal opportunity employer.
Totally. If you're an equal opportunity employer, you got that hinge on men and women, or you're switching it around, or like
Yeah.
maybe you ask girls out too, or whatever. Sure. But I don't know if maybe like you're a little bit newer, like you only date men, and then like a girl kind of has to like fall into your lap.
Yeah, that's tough.
That happens. It happens sometimes. I
Yeah.
have great friends that are that breed.
Yeah.
You know who you are. But like you know who you are, shout out. And no shade. No shade.
No.
But that it honestly, it kind of depends, I think, on what what I would be going for. Like if I'm just trying to hook up with somebody, like I don't really care that much. But like if I'm wanting a relationship more, if I'm in that mood, I'd think about it a little bit more just because I think it's like how comfortable is somebody with a woman, the dynamics of dating a woman, you know, it's not dating a man, you know, and I think that's something that person would have to put in the effort to want to learn about and do, because it's like if you've never dated a woman and you only date men and you expect it to be the same, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I'm not your shaman.
I'm not your lesbian shaman.
I don't really want to do that. But if you want to, like, if we're like keeping it light or it's like a chill vibe, like, sure, why not?
Right.
Why not?
All right.
Or if I really like your personality, I don't know. I wouldn't say I super discriminate.
Right.
Kind of depends on the vibe.
Your mood. And now horizontally,
Right.
would you say that you have more of a dominant energy when you're with a woman, or are you a flexitarian more so? What's your preference?
Flexitarian. I would say I would say I'm probably pretty flexitarian. I'm pretty flexitarian, but I think I probably come off a little bit more
Dom femme.
dom femme. Yep.
Dom
Gotta
femme.
love the dom
Dom
femme.
femme.
Yeah.
Shout out to the dom femmes. But love the dom femme.
But you are not dom femme.
I wouldn't say I'm dom femme like all the time. I think maybe more in the beginning, just because I'm like
A hunter.
TikTok. Like I don't want to sit here and talk about your feelings for 3 hours after we've been on the date.
Bingo.
I'll make the first move. I'll start it off. I'll go first. Let's get down to business.
So you're usually the one making the first move.
Yeah.
In a lot of regards.
Yeah.
I really
Do you like that?
that?
Listen, I think it's
I respect
incredibly sexy. So respect it.
Thank you.
And, you know, more of you are needed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Do you do one night stands?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and this is a problem that I find a lot with one night stands, and it could just be my research out in these streets. But most of them, I feel like, are not that great. If they usually are, then I return for
Right.
more than a one night stand.
Right.
Especially in lesbian land. If you have a banging extraterrestrial encounter, one night stand, you're going back for more. You're eating dinner again.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
9 times out of 10.
Why wouldn't
Nine
you?
times out of 10, you're coming back. And then if it's really extraterrestrial, whether they're a horror show or not, you're probably going to get into a relationship with them. That's
God, exactly. Like that's exactly what
like
happens.
if it's 10 out of 10 extraterrestrial lesbian sex, you're gonna think that they're your wife.
But what if they are horrible to like hang out with?
Oh, no.
Like, what are you gonna do?
I've done that, but you don't get into a relationship, but you definitely return for
How long? Okay, sorry.
I
need
did
to
it for a
know.
year one time.
Yeah, I'm like, how long can you stick?
But not a relationship.
Oh.
But how long can you stick with them until you're just like, I can't fucking do this anymore. It's not worth it. It's not worth it anymore.
It depends the nature of the time that you spend together.
Like if they're low maintenance and they don't really want dates or anything, it can last longer.
Correct.
Totally.
Okay.
Correct. If
That's
it's just
easy.
an exchange.
Yeah. And they're not like, I want you to take me to dinner. I want you to.
Yeah.
that's
That
true.
could never, because then you have to
Yeah.
talk to them.
Yeah.
And you got to think about yourself. It's
Yeah.
like,
Well, yeah,
wanna do
because you're just
this?
not enjoying the company.
No.
And I'm sure that they're not enjoying it because you're not enjoying it. And so you're not giving your best self.
Well, they must like it if they're asking you to take them on dinner. and-
Maybe, or they're just a glutton for punishment.
Maybe. There's also those too. There's also those too.
There are.
Or they can't tell. They're like blinded by the puss.
Yeah. They're just so in love.
That too.
You know, they're just
How do
like,
you
I don't
let
even
someone
care.
down when you don't want to go on a date with them?
You
Yeah.
politely text them. Politely text them. Hey, great meeting you.
I never want to see
I don't really think this is going to work out. Hope all goes well for you. Bye.
Love
Sign your
that.
name.
Wow, the hope all goes well for you is a little cold, and it's,
I like
it.
it.
And I
like
like
it.
it, but it's really cold at the
Really?
end.
I feel like it's
Oh
like,
no,
it's good.
it's so bitchy at the end.
Do you really?
Yeah, I don't do that. No,
Oh,
you
I
can't
will.
say. and
Okay, wait a
hope
minute.
all
I
goes
would never,
well.
but I liked it.
I loved it.
Yeah, I'm like, I would
Because
never.
it's so confident but bitchy, and it's got like a tinge of like,
Good luck.
yeah, good luck, babe.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck, babe.
Yeah.
I'm not a ghoster.
What would you do?
If I had to let somebody down,
Yeah, like you went on a date and then they text you
yeah.
twice in 3 days. That they want to
What
see
is
you
the
again.
date? Is it?
Do you know what I would say? And it's,
Yeah,
it's
like
so
they-
easy for me because I would just say, hey, you know what? I'm just really busy in life right now because that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would say I'm really busy in life right now. I just don't think that a relationship or anything past that is going to
Work for me.
like work for me right now.
okay.
That's super
But-
sweet.
but-
really chill.
But like,
Good luck.
good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. I don't think I'd hit with the good luck, babe.
Good
Good
luck.
luck.
the end.
Yeah.
Kiss emoji.
Love you. But like, love you, XO.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sends me. We have to start adding that. I wish you well.
Wish
you well.
Good luck.
Well, it's the same thing as signing an email with like best.
I love doing that.
Oh, I
it's,
do.
It's
Every
like the
email I
ultimate
do.
fuck
Best.
you is best.
Yeah, when I
Best.
get
Oh my
mad.
god, I do that to every email.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Best is the ultimate email
To-
fuck you.
To everyone? She's like, yes.
Yeah.
That's my bitchy version.
Yeah,
Of
that's
like,
the
I've
bitchy
already
version.
told you 16 fucking times best.
What do you usually put?
Thank you.
Sincerely.
Sincerely.
Yeah, sincerely is a good one too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Taking notes.
I mean, otherwise it's like it's
Warm
it's-
regards is nasty too.
Warm regards. Is
Warm
sick.
regards.
That's
like
when I'm mad.
straight
That's
out
when
of
I'm
like
really
AI.
mad. It's me shitting in a fucking on the email and throwing it at you. Like fuck you.
Warm regards. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
That's
warm
such a-
regards
It's like
my
actually
ass.
warm.
Oh my god.
Like, fuck you.
Awful. So has it kind of been the same vibe out here in LA, like with the nightlife? Like, are you mostly finding dates with Hinge, or do you meet people out at a bar?
Well, I'm kind of newly single. I was in a relationship for like a year until December, and that was a Hinge.
That was a Hinge.
That was
was
a
a
classic
Hinge.
Hinge. It was actually the first Hinge. I moved to California, went on one Hinge date.
Fell in love
Wifed up in a month.
in a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
The
Yeah.
traditional lesbian mating
It
call.
was classic.
Was
Doesn't get
this
more classic than that.
Was this like a were you criminalized?
What do you mean?
Was
like, did she do something horrific to you?
No,
where-
she's fantastic. Shout out.
So like totally amicable?
Yeah,
I
I
can't spell
just-
or speak.
Yeah. Super amicable.
Just not the right fit.
I just didn't really feel like it was the time for me to be in a relationship anymore.
Oh, so you want to be fuckboy single?
I don't know about fuckboy single.
Fuck lady. Fuck lady.
I don't know. I needed to
You wanna
get my
hoe out?
life together.
Oh,
You also just moved back to LA. It's like
Yeah.
it's a new era. You're done with
New
college.
era.
You're out here. It's time to have fun.
Yeah, and I
That's
was
what
in a
I feel.
relationship for like a year, and I was like, "Oh my god, okay." But
Yeah.
it also gets to a point where you're at a year where you're like, "How do you really? Where do you really see this going?"
Yeah.
You know? And
Yeah,
I was
it's
like, "I
either
gotta
like-
do me.
Yeah.
Gotta do me right now."
I like that. Good for you.
I do too.
Thank you.
Do you go to sorry.
No,
Do you go
please.
to any of like the cool there's a lot of like fun lesbian parties.
Yeah, where the cool kids go.
Yeah, I've definitely been to some of those cool kids spots. I haven't been since my breakup though,
Okay.
because my ex-girlfriend is a frequenter, so I haven't really. I've been waiting a little bit to do that.
Okay.
So you're gonna run into her.
Oh, for sure.
How are you gonna handle that?
I'm going to see her and say hi and ask how she's been.
You're like over it, yeah?
Yeah, it seems like it.
I don't know.
She's ready.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
she's
just
done.
like it's just
She's
like
done.
It won't
hey,
be hard
how
for
are
you.
you?
Okay, so
What are
if
you
you
drinking?
see her
Yeah.
like literally making out with someone else, you're like, yeah, cool, chill.
That I'm not loving.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I literally
That
thought I
I'm
was
not
like, I don't think she
loving.
cares.
Yeah.
No, see,
Clearly, she cares.
Yeah.
that's like I'm gonna
See?
turn around and be like, let's have a smoke. Let's go outside. I just give me like a minute breather.
Yeah.
Hated that. It's just I hated that. I don't want to
Mhm.
see that.
How do you think she would react to you making out in the corner of the bar?
She'd be crying on the floor. That's my opinion.
She'd probably
I mean,
stab
I don't know
somebody.
her.
I mean,
but-
she'd never show it. I don't even know.
Oh, so she's cold as ice.
She's pretty chill.
But internally is like,
yeah, I think
They
she's
all
pretty.
are.
She's
Yeah.
pretty
They
chill.
all are.
Yeah.
They all feign chill. And
Yeah.
every girl that pretends they're so chill on the inside, they're not.
No, they're
They're
not.
little
No.
psychopaths that are dying inside, that are talking to themselves, being like, be chill. Don't freak out publicly.
They're,
you
like,
can
pinching
do
their
this.
skin.
Oh, I know it. I know it.
Don't
And
react,
they're like,
don't react.
Yeah,
Don't do
don't
anything.
react. Like
Just
they
be cool.
have, what's that religious thing where they're like pinching
Yeah,
their thigh to just like seek pain so that they just don't show pain on the
I don't know,
outside.
but I like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I see it in the movies. It's just where my mind
The
went.
pinching is crazy.
Yeah, the
I've
pinching
never
is
heard of that.
Oh,
pinching.
yeah. It can
Yes.
distract you. Yeah,
But I wouldn't be shocked if a lot of people do that when they see their exes. making out
100%.
Yeah.
with other people.
What would you do, Tallulah?
I would break both their necks. I would.
Tallulah doesn't play nice.
Oh, I love
Tallulah
that.
doesn't play
I
nice.
love that. I would piss on both of them to assert dominance at the entire party.
I
so
wish I
everyone could see. Like
love
that's, I would just
I love
Face on them to a certain
yes, in front of everyone. In front of
in
everyone.
the club.
Yeah.
in the club just
I'd pull my
pissing,
pants down.
spraying them. That's incredible.
I don't know if that's really as far as I would go, but I would definitely beat one of their asses, if not both. Like I would.
Who would you go for first? Your
Yeah.
ex or the one that she's making out with?
I'm gonna say the truth, and then I'm gonna say what you should do. And the
Right.
truth is, it's like don't hit the other person. It's like hit your ex. But at the end of the day, it's like I'm going for the one that's making out with my ex first,
Yeah, I
probably.
would too.
But like I know you're not supposed to say that. It's like don't get mad at the person.
be a
They
girl's
don't know.
girl.
I'm like no, fuck you both. I hate you both.
Okay, so you're going for that bitch first.
Yeah, but like you're not supposed to say that. But I probably would because
Okay.
I would just be so upset.
You would just see red.
Yeah, I just wouldn't be able to handle it. I just wouldn't. Even if I don't know. Even
I
if it's
just
been
don't
many
like
years.
it. This whole thing
Yeah.
where you run into your exes at the club.
Well, it's like how many events are there? How many like
Go to something else.
They're so small. They're just like
But the problem is
You
maybe you
always
just
run in.
go and they're there.
No, here's what some exes do. Some exes, and here's the problem when you're dealing with lesbians, are women are smart and they
True.
are diabolical like assassins. And so they will strategize, as you know and you have seen, to create the most devious plans of manipulation and mental warfare
Yeah.
to literally ruin your life. I mean, I've seen evil genius
Yeah.
strike the lesbian nation.
I mean, it's like think about what you could do.
It's because
Like,
women
you
are
really
just
wanted
smart.
to.
Yeah. So it's,
I don't think of these things. I'm not.
I do.
don't-
I do.
I do, and I'm like, "Ugh, they don't deserve it. They're good.
No, I do. I do.
I know. I don't.
I really
know.
do. Yeah.
And so, I've had it where exes have, started to befriend my friends.
that shit's crazy.
And then, so now I'll go out and
Nope.
they're in my troop.
Yeah.
And so now I cannot escape them. And so
Diabolical.
essentially you have to like sever some friendships because you're like, no,
Snip.
no, no, not loyalists.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Well, do you tell your friends of like,
I
hey,
make it
this is
very
what's
clear.
up, and then they make a choice to
Correct.
be bitches
Because-
or with mafia?
Yeah, I mean, they probably
Yeah.
wouldn't consider themselves bitches, but there is just
They're
something called
weak.
loyalty. You know, these are smart people.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah, it's like if you're gonna shit in a hole, that's something that you have to dig up first.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Accurate.
And honestly, like, give it up. I give it up to you, but not on my watch. I'll just exit stage left.
You just
I'll
get
go
out.
to a different club. I'll go to a different bar. I don't need it.
Really? But like, I feel like
I know, but then they win.
that's-
But it's not
yeah,
worth
but then it's like, I don't know. I feel like I want to be like, I don't care. Like, I'm here. I have a place here.
Yeah, like fuck you. I
I
get
have
that.
a place here.
No, I've done it. It just turns into a war.
I think it depends on the level of X too. And how crazy.
That's a whole thing. Because mine's super chill. Like, if I ran into her at Target, I'd like literally walk
You're
up
like,
to her
"Hello."
and say, hey, like, how are you? Like, what are you buying?
Yeah,
How's your mom?
yeah.
Right.
It'd be super chill.
I think it's the level of
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't want to run into any of my exes.
No.
And there's a lot of exes of mine that's because, I go for unhinged.
Right.
Yeah,
That is my bread and butter.
There you go.
that's
and
why.
so
Step
it
one.
just doesn't,
no.
because they've done targeted
No,
assaults.
I wouldn't want to be around them even.
No, I don't.
And
I
I
don't. Do
don't.
Yeah.
That. No, that is not the. If I smell that, I'm out.
No,
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's hard for me to smell. I'm not as observant.
I'm not either. I think
Yeah,
we both know.
we are both
Yeah.
attracted to severely unhinged people.
Yeah.
Probably because we're unhinged ourselves.
Yeah,
But
of
we're like
course.
fun crazy. And they're like crazy.
But I'm like, you match my fun.
But then, you match my fun.
But
and
then
you're
we know how to
really
turn
great.
it off when like it's work time, and like for them it's like
Yeah.
work. What? Like,
Yeah.
you can't work. I'm gonna ruin your whole life now.
I'm going to ruin your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Then we can't work together.
oh my God.
Anyways,
Yep. On
personal.
that note, we're going to end this episode. Thank you so much, Devon Night, for coming
You're
to
welcome.
Wrong Sauce. If you want more of Devon and us, you guys have to follow us on our Patreon. Go there, meet us, say hello, leave a comment.
we will see you on Patreon,
Yeah, and subscribe to the YouTube.
please.
Yeah, comment here too.
Yeah, also comment. I will respond.
Yeah, Tallulah responds within minutes, actually.
I do. I really do.
That's amazing.
Anyways, if you
Yeah, we're
guys
so happy.
want to
guys.
hit Devon up, we will leave her socials up.
Here. He's always said
I like
this,
it.
right?
I
Love
like
it.
Right here, you can hit Devon up. And
Yeah.
Devon, why don't you shout out your socials for our audio listeners?
Okay, it's at Devon.Night. DEVON.NIGHT.
I want them to be able to find you.
Yeah.
Okay, find me.